Good minors for civil engineering with a discipline in construction. Okay. I started school in the fall and I was wondering what minor would benefit me for construction emphasis. I was thinking of GIS, but also economics. I'm going to West Virginia University and they offer a good bunch of minor courses in jazz. I'm trying to think of another minor that could be beneficial to me in the long run. Any advice is appreciated. Currently, I'm thinking of GIS, chemical engineering, economics, engineering leadership, environmental economics, environmental protection, mechanical engineering, sustainable low-rise residential construction, and sustainable design. I'm gonna go on a limb here. Environmental economics, especially if you want to go into land dev, and I know you don't really need a minor, but my favorite class. This is just a me response. This is not necessarily a you response, but my favorite class I took in college was my environmental economics class, taught by Dr. McDermott. And I pursued an economics minor. I did not need it. It's done nothing for my resume. The minor has not moved the needle on my resume for anything that I've done. So I wouldn't look at it as kind of the resume determinant. Your minor, don't look at it like that. But again, same thing like the MBA. It's what you learn from it, and just kind of understanding the policy that goes into influencing how projects get developed in the U.S. is extremely relevant, and understanding the economics behind the capital investments that are happening has been just knowing that that's a moving feature, and having the interest and trying to understand it has served me well in my career. So I'd say environmental economics, because I mean GIS is cool, but if you don't do GIS, then I mean GIS. I think GIS is kind of the other one because you're a civil engineer. GIS would be good, but you're not necessarily going to do GIS. But understanding how the GIS stuff comes together is also super valuable. Any of those would be good. What I'd say is focus on just graduating on time. We all come into college with big aspirations, and we're all really, really good students, and we're traditionally used to just excelling academically. So we're like, oh yeah, load on all the academic things. What I'd say is that if you ever get to a point where you are maybe thinking of not doing a summer internship because you just want to maintain that minor and you have to take a couple summer classes to stay on schedule, or you're in a situation where you're just taking a tougher load than you have to just to squeeze in that minor, or you're working, you're not able to take a part-time internship during the school year because you need to get enough credit hours to get the minor, then I think you're doing it wrong. I think that your priority should be able to graduate with a civil engineering degree with internship experience in relevant and irrelevant fields. You can learn what you like and what you don't like. That should be your number one priority. So anything that takes away from that, especially if this minor starts taking away from that, I'd say go ahead, yeah, fine, start pursuing it, especially if it's not much extra coursework, especially if it's coursework that you're already going to be taking as electives at the end of your 4-year career, so you can kind of make that decision then. But if you're trying to front load a schedule that has to be done, this class has to be taken this semester freshman year, and this class has to be taken this semester sophomore year, and just to get this minor, then I think you have got your priorities all backwards. So yeah, that's what I have to say about your minor in civil engineering with construction. All right, well, that was this week in college questions.
I'm miscommunicating. I just made a pilot, then they threw me on the stations. Now I'm not complaining. My thoughts get complicated. I cannot explain in lameness. Never losing focus because I ain't chasing payments. Still playing in the basement while I'm working on arrangements. They heard the kid in 50 countries. Thank God that's amazing. But I'd rather thank Spotify. They put me on the station.